We here. It's the third round, RPB. I don't know if they ready for this one, man. You gotta switch it up on them a little bit. You know what I'm talking about? Have a seat at the master's table. We ain't asked for no seat. We went and built up our own. You see, it's rather stable. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, you know the rest. Look, listen, and observe, but also respect. In God we trust. It's obvious. The money ain't the root of all evil, but lack thereof. That's why they deprive you of resources. Why they focus on streams of income, at least 3 sources. We certified, we solidified. And they say they created hip-hop, but all that shit is lies. Cause every element came before the development of what we callin' hip-hop now. It's all relevant to all the topics we gon' touch on. Spoiler alert, as you play this album, ain't no club songs. Boy, that hurt, but this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God mantra album. I hope y'all feel this. Spark the brains, 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 spark the brains. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. Spark the brain, spark the brain, spark the brain. My mind is spark the brain, spark the brain.
The masters, the masters, the masters, the masters.
Peace. This is the Black Dot, father, author, writer, poet, MC, one half of the dynamic duo, the #1 father and son podcast, Urban X TV. I am super excited about the new release, The Master's Table, by Sincere Love the God and RP Beats. This album is going to be crazy. It's the follow-up to The Spear and The Shield. Already know what time it is. It's got some dope pieces on it. You're going to love it. Also on the album is yours truly, The Black Dot. So you want to go to the Masters RSVP and secure your copy now. They got a bundle package. You get a backdrop, you get a poster, you get the digital download, you get the physical copy, you get a hoodie. The whole process is really crazy. So RSVP to Masters RSVP, and you can get that dope album, I Sincere Love the God and RP Beats, The Master's Table. You will never be disappointed at how dope this project is going to be. Peace.
Have a seat at the master's table. We ain't asked for no seat. We went and built up our own. You see, it's rather stable. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, you know the rest. Look, listen, and observe, but also respect. In God we trust. It's obvious. The money ain't the root of all evil, but lack thereof. That's why they deprive you of resources. Why they focus on streams of income, at least 3 sources. We certified, we solidified. And they say they created hip-hop, but all that shit is lies. Cause every element came before the development of what we callin' hip-hop now. It's all relevant to all the topics we gon' touch on. Spoiler alert, as you play this album, ain't no club songs. Boy, that hurt, but this ain't no conscious album. It's just that real shit, that Black God mantra album. I hope y'all feel this. Do for self or suffer the consequences. The wisdom of Elijah's inside of the conscientious, so I move.
Hey.
All right, boom.
There you go.
We kind of here. I didn't have our other ad on the Black Business page for some reason, but I'm trying to upload it now as we speak.
Okay.
Do you hear echo?
I do.
All right, cool. It's loaded, so I could take that off of there. All right, so we can take that off there. All right, sorry about that, family. Sorry about that. I'm trying to get some technical stuff together over here, but welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sincere Love the GodCast. This is the Black Business Showcase. I am the God, Sincere Love, and I'm here with my lovely co-host, nyctegur. We back on another Wednesday.
Yes, with my dad hat on.
Black love matters.
Yes, it does.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And so, of course, we got another special guest for y'all this week on the Black Business Showcase. But before I introduce her, let me go ahead and run that ad real quick since I got it together.
Run that.
We got one more ad for y'all, and then we're going to get everything started, all right? Peace, God.
Hey, Dad. He's so good.
Hey, man, I got you a new book.
A new book?
Check it out. Check it out. Let me know how you like it. I'll be back. Man, this Bitcoin, this Ethereum ain't doing nothing for me right now, man. Gotta find some new investments.
Peace, God. What you doing?
Peace, God. Good.
I think this book is kind of inappropriate.
Inappropriate? What's up with it?
It's inappropriate because look at these.
LGBT. Oh, man, I'm sorry about that, God.
I accept your apology.
Man, it's a shame, man. You can't even find no decent books for you nowadays without having to have these difficult conversations.
I have an idea. Maybe
that?
we should make a series of our own book.
A book series? That is a good idea.
7 volumes.
7, I get it. 7 volumes. What should we call it?
7 the Super Hey Rude.
7 the perfect. 7 the Super Hey Rule.
And then maybe we could even make some bundles of it once we get to volume 3.
Oh, see, now you're thinking like a businessman. I like that idea, man. A foundational Black American children's series.
Perfect.
Visit www.godcastbooks.com and pre-order your book today.
There it is.
My favorite ad.
Let's get those pre-orders up, family.
Let's go.
www.godcastbooks.com. That is our foundational Black American children's book series. And volume 1 is almost ready. So place your pre-orders today.
It looks so good, you guys. I can't wait to share everything with y'all. It looks so good. So far, so good.
Yeah. Getting kind of hype.
Yeah.
So, family, need y'all to do all of the YouTube stuff for us. Hit that like button. Share this out on your social media platforms. Let everybody know that we are live right now with another episode of the Black Business Showcase. We got another special guest for y'all. And if you're not subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and click the notification bell so you can be reminded whenever we go live with new content. We do this, the Black Business Showcase, every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. Also, you guys know what's up with this? You hear me twice? I don't know what just happened. Yeah. Hold on. Let me talk this. But saying we introduced body. We introduced the this me up. Hold me down. I'm gonna leave and come back in. Can you hear me? Can you hear me at all? Technical issues. What's going on here? Hold on. Let me try this. Hold on. Let's see. Mic check. What about now? Can you hear me now?
We're good.
I can hear you now. No echo? The echo's going?
No echo.
All right, I don't know what the hell that was about. I don't know what that was about. But we're going to be all right, though. We're going to get through it. So what was I saying? I was telling everybody to
I couldn't hear nothing.
Subscribe. You couldn't hear me at all? I couldn't hear you either.
I couldn't hear nothing. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't hear you either. And all of a sudden, everything started echoing on my end. So I don't know what happened. But I was just telling everybody to like, share, subscribe. If you're watching us on Facebook, if you're watching us on Twitter, make sure you come to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. So you can be reminded whenever we go live. We do the Black Business Showcase on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. And last week we just introduced the Pick Me Godcast with the Pick Me ladies. That was a great launch that we did last week. And so that's going to be every other Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific Time. So you want to stay tuned for that, as well as our regular Sunday broadcast where we cover current events and other important issues pertaining to Black society. And you guys can check me out whenever I go live to update y'all on my passive income journey with the GS Partners. It's no set schedule for that. I'll just be randomly popping up, keeping y'all posted as I document my journey, because who knows what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So as my journey comes along, I'll just be popping up on here, updating y'all. So as long as you got your notifications clicked on, you will receive the notification when I go live with that as well. So let's get started, man. Let me let y'all know who we got on the set today.
Yes, who we got?
Now that we got all the technical difficulties out the way. All right. So tonight on the Black Business Showcase, we got my homegirl Tyler. She is the owner of Get Me Body Boutique, where she offers the latest and hottest items from sizes slim thick to platinum plush. She believes all women deserve to have trendy clothing at their disposal and to feel sexy no matter what size. So welcome everybody to the Godcast. My homegirl Tyler. There she go.
Hey.
Hello, how y'all doing?
We're good. Thanks for joining us on the Black Business Showcase this evening.
Yes, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Had to have you. So you want to tell everybody how this came about?
How I ended up coming on here.
Yeah.
Yes. So Sincere, he is my son's barber. And last week, I took my son to get his haircut, and Sincere was speaking to another gentleman, in the shop while he was cutting my son's hair. And he was talking about some of his business ventures. He mentioned his new book that you guys are working on. He was talking about going to a business showcase in Dallas. So all the while I'm sitting there listening, to him. And this information was new to me. I didn't know that he was involved in all these other things. So I'm like, okay, well, I have my own boutique. So let me see, because I don't think we've ever talked about this before. Right. So once I got the chance, I said, did you know that I have a boutique? Have I ever given you my website? So it was right. It was on from there. So he got
that was just a couple of days ago. That was less than a week ago.
That was not even a week ago. Not even a week ago. And he let me know about the podcast and asked me to be a guest. And I was like, oh yeah, I love to, because we talked about networking and stuff and how important that is. So I was all for it. Yes.
And that's exactly why I wanted you to share that, because I need people to understand how important the networking aspect is. We gotta let people know what we got going on. We gotta open our mouths. We gotta be our number one promoters. You know what I'm saying? Because
advertisers.
These big companies that are basically our competition, they spend millions of dollars to keep the word out there about whatever they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't shy about it. And so we ain't got no reason to be shy about what we got going on either. And so, like she said, I've been cutting her son for a while. I didn't even know that she was an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
She didn't know I was an entrepreneur. So
several years he's been cutting my son's hair, and we
just never
had that conversation.
Well, good. Shout out to you for ear hustling. Shout out to Sis for ear hustling.
It worked out in my favor, didn't it?
Yes.
She said, well, did you ain't never check out my website? This is what we do.
I slid that right on in.
Right on in there. Look at God. But look at God.
Right.
God is always won't he do it all the time. So, shout out to that though. And shout out to Sincere, but shouting out, letting people know the book's coming out. His other ventures that he's doing, because he has music coming out. He has merch already on sale. Like my brother Han is in a lot of pots.
I see.
A lot of pots. He inspires me, also. So shout out to Sincere, because my brother be on it.
Yes, indeed.
All right. So what we like to do, Tyler, we like to start off by getting the origin story from the guests. So take us back and tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got into business and all that.
All right. So, a little bit about myself. I'm originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. Work brought me to Georgia a little bit over 7 years ago. Um, I've always been into fashion. I get that from my mom. She's always been stylish, trendy, and that's just something I feel like I was born with. I knew that I wanted to be in the fashion industry in some way, shape, or form several years ago, but I always talked myself out of it. Always. I'm like, no, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? I would always second guess. So, about 5 years ago is when I really started to take it seriously, but I didn't know how to start or where to start. Didn't have a starting point, but I knew, okay, I want to do this. Initially, I wanted to style people because I would always get compliments about things that I wore, mainly to work. I was always dressing up at work, even though my job wasn't one that I needed to dress up for, but I just enjoyed, dressing up, looking presentable. Well, in 2019 is when I got the ball rolling. Started doing my research and just trying to figure out, okay, the starting point is, well, first I have to get an EIN. I gotta, make it legit because I didn't want to be one of those people out here just buying stuff and selling stuff, just to try to make a quick buck. I knew that this is something that I wanted to invest in, take seriously, and have people take me seriously. And oddly enough, I launched my boutique during the pandemic. Um, September 11th was my launch date, and I was a nervous wreck. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? It's a whole pandemic out here. People, still people who lost their jobs, not at work, but I
was
just
getting them PPPs.
right. I should have jumped on it, but I was too scared. I'm like, I knew the Lord was gonna snatch me if I tried to play. So I didn't even go there. But I just said it's either now or never because I held off. I said 5 years ago, but it took me 2 years to actually launch. So I'm like, it's either now or never. It's now or never. So
It was now.
I went on. Yeah, I did. I just, and I had the support of my family and friends, so and the rest is history. So
That's rare.
I'm going
I
on
was just
right.
gonna say that.
I can say that one of the things that had me a little nervous and apprehensive about launching is social media. Social media can be used for good or bad. It can be used to spread love or it can be used to spread hatred. And I saw my judgment was a little cloudy at first because I would see people, business friends, classmates, things like that, who had businesses always complain about family and friends not supporting them. It's always strangers, they'll be the first ones to support you. So I was a little apprehensive. But I said, you know what? I have faith. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And honestly, I can say that I've had great support from family and friends. Sure enough, there are some, who have not. It's been almost 3 years and ain't said bless you, and that's okay. Honestly, what a lot of business, entrepreneurs say, that strangers will be the ones to support you the most. It's true. It is. I can say that a good 85% of my supporters come from strangers, people I've never met in my life, who just so happen to see, my stuff online and decided they want to support. And I'm okay with that either way, as long as you're supporting. I don't care who you are, really.
Right.
And you're also in a way living your your dream of being in the fashion industry. right? It's not maybe as a stylist or anything like, but it is as a stylist in a way because you're picking pieces that you love and enjoy, and you're
Right.
selling it on your online boutique. So you are actually still styling.
Right. Right. And um I've had a couple of people ask me before if I make stuff. I'm like, I'm not that good. Like I can pick out some cute stuff, but I can't sew to save my life, you know. Um so it's like, you know, I will recommend because I don't, as of yet, I don't sell shoes. Here and there I will sell accessories, but I do want to become basically like a one-stop shop and offer, you know, shoes, accessories, you know, things of that nature. But my thought process is I'm trying to get this down pat, the clothes part, you know, down pat before really, you know, delving into other things. But I want to say that this year I will start adding, you know, more. But I have recommended certain things to people, you know, what kind of shoes that might go with something, or a purse, you know, things like that. So like you said, in a way I am, you know, still styling people. So I
Right.
enjoy it though. I
And
enjoy it.
although you don't sell it necessarily on your website, perhaps like the shoes and the jewelry, you can always put your fashion, the stuff that you do sell, and make mock-ups with certain shoes, with certain hats or jewels and stuff like that. So people be like, oh, I can get this here. Now I'm going to go find, you know, that type of
Right.
stuff. You can add mock-ups on your site as a selling point too. Like
Thank you
pair
for
it with
saying that,
this.
because I'm telling you that's not something that I even thought about, but now I
Mhm.
will.
I could add to that also too, because another thing that you could do in addition to that is some of the brands that you do like, or that have pieces that go with some of the stuff that you have. Some of them you could reach out to, and you could possibly become an affiliate. To whereas you join their affiliate program, and you know, like she said, if you're using their stuff in your mock-ups, and people say I want to get them shoes, you have your own personal link where they could purchase
Oh
the
wow.
shoes, and you get a percentage of that
And
sale.
you get a
You
commission.
can do that also.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna definitely talk, because y'all dropping jewels on me. Y'all dropping gems on me. So
All right,
I'm all
listen,
for this. I'm all for
we've
this.
been doing this show, like I said, for over a year now. So we learned
Yeah.
so much from different people that have come on and taught us all of these different things, and that's really what got us going. Because at first, you know, we didn't know we were gonna have our own business and everything like that. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? We just wanted to be able to highlight black businesses.
Right.
That was it.
We started off talking about the news. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
then it was like, oh, we should shout out black businesses at the end of the show. And then that turned into a whole nother series of us doing this. And then we done interviewed so many people over the span of time. We learned a lot about business. So,
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up.
but
I appreciate y'all dropping these gems on me.
yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. We want to see
Each
you
one
win.
teach one.
That's right.
We want to see you win. But there was a couple of things that I wanted to touch on while you were talking. Um, oh, as far as like what you were saying about friends and family not being the first ones to support, like you said, that's very common. And I'm glad that you got the attitude about it that you do. Like, that's okay. That's fine. Because the thing about it is, most people that knew us, our day ones, they only see us a certain way. You know what I'm saying? When we start to grow and evolve and explore new areas of who we are, a lot of people, they just can't see that side of you. They don't know you for that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, oh, you rap now? Oh, whatever. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, whatever. Dan. You know what I mean? They call you by your real name, even though you got an AKA now. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it just be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? And that's all good. But the reason why I think you might have got some of the support that you did get is because it sounds like you're already in your purpose. And so, like you said, this came from your mom, and then you always had that thing in
Mhm.
you about just being stylish. You always getting compliments. Those are the things that come natural to you, and usually we overlook those things about ourselves, not understanding that wait, this could be a business. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You tapped into what was already there to create the business, and so it kind of does go with how people already know you. So for your friends and family that are supporting you, that's probably why.
I agree. I do agree with that. Um, and something else I wanted to touch on. I've actually had people Most of them being strangers. I've had just like one or two associates say this, but I've had people reach out to me, on social media, either my Instagram business page or my Facebook business page. Once they get their item or items, they'll inbox me and it's like, thank you so much for being real, because I really was hoping that this wasn't a scam, because, there are so many people now, creating, businesses, selling people nothing, and just taking their money. So, there are a good number of people who are afraid to shop with, online businesses because of this reason. So I'm grateful. Like, I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted that I have the support that I have, because I could be doing absolutely nothing, getting, no type of support. But I'm thankful and I'm grateful that I do have the support from people, especially those who don't know me, but are putting their faith in me that, okay, I am going to deliver, I'm going to deliver a quality product in a timely manner, because I do believe in exceptional customer service. So I'm grateful for it all, because people really don't have to support you. So when they actually do, and they do believe in your dream, I don't take it lightly.
Right.
Are you a one-woman show, or do you have a team? Do you have your son help you, with getting packages out and stuff like that? Are you just a one-woman show right now?
Most of the time, I'm a one-woman show. However, during this journey has been somewhat of an emotional roller coaster. So I launched in September of 2020. The following month, I had a major surgery and I was down. So the recovery time was 6 weeks. And for about 3 or 4 weeks, I couldn't do much of anything. So my mom and my boyfriend, they were on it. My boyfriend, he would package up the stuff. He would go to the UPS store, send it off for me. My mama, me and her in the car, I'm guiding her to where she needs to go, because she's not from here. She doesn't live here. So, I've had, support, but most of the time it's me, but I've had my village, support me, in those times of need. So shout out to my people. Hey, y'all.
Shout out to the village.
That's great.
Yes, but I do everything. I designed my website. That was so hard.
I'm working on one now, Lord. It's hard.
That was rough. That was rough. All my posts, I do all of that. All the promotions, that's me. The shipping, the packaging, like I said, that's me. I do, I'm always praying for increase. I don't try to say, Lord, give me, so I pray for increase, because that could be a number of things. So, I do know that one day I will need a team, but until then,
Right. Get there.
It's just me.
We'll get there. And yes. That's good. I want to touch on what you said about
Thank you. Oh, can I respond to the comment?
Yeah, go ahead. That's what
absolutely. Thank you. I missed the name. Thank you so much. Like I said, that was some chick named Star. Yes, thank you, girl. That when I say that was, I was stressed. Doing that. It took me several hours to do that. Yeah. But I was so proud of myself. You did that.
And the thing about doing a lot of this on your own is when it is time to hire other people, you know what they need to be doing. You already know what it takes. You know what I'm saying? So ain't gonna be no slacking.
Right.
You already know exactly what could be done and what should be done.
Absolutely.
But what you were saying about people, not necessarily trusting certain sites and all of that stuff, I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? I get a gang of ads that pop up on my timelines, and it be stuff that I like, but the site be looking janky. I'm like, I don't know, this might be a scam or something right here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But that's where the social media comes into play, and I always encourage people that come on, be active on social media. Show yourself,
Absolutely.
not just the products, but show yourself. Show your personality. Go live every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? Communicate with people. That's what social media is for, because people usually buy into you more than they buy into the products anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that builds up the trust with the customers when they can see, okay, you know, the website look nice and everything, but I could go on your Instagram and I could see you. I could hear your voice. You know what I'm saying? And I can listen to your story. Like you being on this podcast right here. People watch this and hear your story and they can relate to you in certain ways and they want to support you even more.
Right. I definitely agree. I like to personally reach out to people. So I will, if you leave your, like when you order something, it gives you the option to provide your email address and your phone number. I will text you, I will call you. And like I said, I've had people so shocked and surprised when they pick up their phone and they hear a woman, you know, and they see, like, okay, you real. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, girl, you know. So I've done that several times, you know, have reached out to people. So it's like my number is on there. So you can look me up, you know. It's like whatever you need to verify that I'm legit. And then also a lot of people have stated that they like that I model a lot of the inventory that I have. Now with that was never supposed to happen. So I'm in the Air Force. I've been in the Air Force for almost 18 years. And one of my military coworkers, I asked her to be my brand ambassador. She said yes. And from the beginning, she was the main person. She was modeling all of my inventory. Well, we don't live in the same city. She lives in Lithonia. I'm in, you know, Gwinnett County. So it wasn't always, our schedules didn't always align. So there was a point in time where I think it was when I had my surgery and I started feeling better. Like I had purchased a lot of inventory and it was just sitting there. And I'm like, I can't have this stuff just sitting here. I'm not making any, you know, profit off of this. So I had my mama to start, you know, modeling. Because she fine, y'all. She real fine.
Shout out to mama.
But then she had to go back home. She had to go back home. You know, she was with me for a whole month. And then it was just me. So I'm like, I do not want to do this. But I had to. And that's basically how that started. And then what I noticed was, okay, I'm getting some likes, I'm getting some comments, I'm getting some shares with my brand ambassador. But y'all, like, the numbers are going dumb when I post. And I'm like, what's the difference? For a long time, I couldn't understand. Now, why y'all showing so much love to me? But you know, when I post somebody else, I'm barely getting, you know, any type of, you know, interaction. And I think one day I did ask that question on social media because I'm pretty straightforward, pretty direct. So people said that they like the way I look. They like to see me. It helps them know, you know, to kind of gauge what they can fit if they need to go up a size down, because a lot of them know me in real life. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. You know, so I started doing it more and more and more. Would I prefer to stay behind the camera? Because I take all the pictures, even of myself, you know, and all my models on there. I have, you know, a couple plus size models as well. I take all the pictures. But I prefer to be behind the camera. But, you know, I do what I have to do. So
gotta do push this brand.
Right.
So you mentioned the military background a little bit. What exactly do you do?
Medical administration. So I'm the assistant director of clinical operations at Dobbins in Marietta. So it's on the administrative side. So we handle the administrative clinical operations portion of our medical building. So a lot of paperwork, basically, because I'm not giving shots. I'm not, you know, checking blood pressures and stuff like that. It's just administrative, managing the clinic, basically.
Got it.
Is what it boils down to. So, but I enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, 18 years you do.
Right. Trying to get that retirement.
Right. I know. So
Trying to
how
get
would
that
you
retirement.
describe your personal style?
I would describe mine as more so of like a business casual. Um, I'm not a tennis shoe girl. And I don't know if Sincere has ever
Nah, she
noticed
not.
that.
Nah, she not.
He's like, nah, she's not.
I'm telling you, he's probably I want to say that he's been cutting my son's hair for about 4 or 5 years. It's been a
I
while.
don't think I ever seen you in a pair of Jordans. I'm thinking
I
about
don't
it.
own a pair. I
No
don't
Yeezys
own
or
one
nothing.
pair.
Wow. Yeah.
I do not wear tennis shoes. Like my style, I do jeans, but I always have like a dressy top. So I can put on a nice necklace, some earrings, a cute little watch and either some flats, some wedges,
Your
maybe
hair
some
is
heels.
always different.
Right.
Your hair is
He was
always
shocked
different.
that I had locks.
Yeah.
I've been locked for 1.5 years and he just found that out like maybe a couple months ago. Because I'm always like
switching it up.
Yes, I would pop on the wig, in a heartbeat, a different color, different style. Like that's always been my thing. But I'm trying to, embrace my hair more. So I was just, they call it the ugly stage. I was like, yeah, let me cover these up for, for a little while or whatever. But like I said, I'm not a tennis shoe girl. I love cute little jumpsuits and, cute little sets. But I just love dressing up. My
Very
friends and
feminine.
family, most of them say I'm extra. Or always overdressed, everybody like, why? But that's just me. That's what I feel comfortable in. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to launch this, because I wanted women to feel the way that I feel when I get dressed up. Like I just feel like, not cocky or conceited, but I just feel like, okay, girl, you look good. Like you cute, and I want women. Thank you so much, Crown 808. Go ahead and do it. You'll love it.
Right.
Lock your hair, girl. I wanted women to feel the way that I feel when I get dressed up. Like I feel great. If I'm in a bad mood, like I get cute, you can't tell me nothing. So that's basically my style in a nutshell.
Now, on the stylist side of things, do you think you could dress a man?
I've been asked when I'm going to launch a men's thing. I feel like I can. I've styled, my boyfriend before, a few times. I love like to match. I love when we color coordinate and stuff. So I don't think it's hard, especially when we having a son.
Right.
I think I could, but I am a little apprehensive about it because I just don't know how that would turn out, but I've looked into it, just not there yet.
And I think it depends too on, the type of man you would think about styling. Like, is this going to be a mature, 35 plus? Is he more sporty, athletic? Is this going to be a dressy style?
Right.
It would depend on the event or the occasion. You know what I'm saying? Different styles for different occasions. Where we going?
Because on my website, I have like the t-shirt I'm wearing. I have, a few t-shirts, and then I have like, sequin jumpsuits for, Christmas parties, New Year Eve. So it ranges, it varies. So I feel like I would do the same thing if I were to, launch, a men's line. I would have your, streetwear, what they call it, or we're going to do some button downs, some slacks, stuff like that. So, you're right, it does depend on the occasion, but I want to be able to, my ultimate goal is for people to be able to shop for any and every occasion whether it be just a random day out, you need something to go shopping in, or you need something to break necks in, to turn heads in. So
I want to break a neck and everything. I want to break a neck in a t-shirt and some tennis shoes.
right,
I want to break a neck. I want to break necks, y'all.
period. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
Well, I could tell y'all the best thing that y'all could put on as far as breaking necks is confidence. Confidence goes a long way.
And a
You know what I'm
maxi
saying?
dress. And a maxi dress.
And a maxi dress. Definitely a maxi dress. You know, we like those. We can't wait for the weather to break.
Maxi dress season coming soon.
Yeah, it's coming. Especially down here. It's coming.
I'm in LA. I'll have on one today.
Right. So I have plenty. So, you know, hey, I'm down for whatever location, whatever geographical location you are in. I have whatever y'all need for any occasion. Some winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Question: do you ship international as well, or just domestic?
I have not gotten into international shipping yet. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm scared. I'm scared because
scams. What, scared of what? Scams?
Yes, and then the pricing.
Shipping.
I have to figure out how I would do that as far as shipping, because I was so excited a couple months ago. I had gotten an order to the Virgin Islands. It was the U.S. Virgin Islands. But I'm like, okay, girl, that's a little international, even though it's, U.S., but the shipping was so expensive. I'm like, yeah. So I ship through UPS. That's my main thing. It's a little more pricey than going through the post office, but I feel more secure shipping through UPS. It's quicker, and the likelihood of you receiving your stuff is better than with the post office. However, with this particular person from the Virgin Islands, I had to use the post office, and it was only supposed to take 4 days, and it took, I want to say 12.
Oh wow!
And she was a person who I ended up calling and letting them know, because I'm always looking, making sure people receive their stuff. Because I have had someone try to email my business email and say that she never received her stuff. And I said, oh, you didn't? So I sent her the screenshot of her actually receiving her product. Because people do try that, chargebacks and stuff. Thank God I haven't had that happen. However, you just have to CYA, try to CYA. But I reached out to her and I let her know, hey, there's a delay, in your, shipping. I'll try to update you as I get updates and stuff. And she was very understanding, and then she ended up reaching out to me once she did receive her package. So I'm just a little leery. I would love to, because there's a feature on Shopify. That's the domain I use. There's a feature on Shopify where you could see where people are, the location they're in when they view your website. So I've had people from several different countries view my website. So when I see that, when I go take a look, it's like, man, girl, figure this out. But then, like I said, the other side is like, not just yet. So one day.
I also think Shopify has a feature. I don't use Shopify, but I know I use Big Cartel for my store, and my Stripe account. They give you the option to set up different international locations where they automatically will calculate the shipping. You know what I'm saying? They'll add the shipping on, like it's just like automated. You don't have to do it manually.
Okay.
So you got to look for those type of features in your dashboard, in your back office. They got stuff like that too.
Okay.
And also even safety features for chargebacks and stuff like that. But sometimes you have to upgrade your.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not there yet. I'm
Yeah,
not
me
there
either.
yet, Jesus.
Me either. I'm using all the free stuff.
Right.
All the free
Well, my
stuff.
stuff's not free, but it's like I'm not there yet. I don't have enough, increase
Steady
yet to,
sales,
to
right?
go to that next feature. But one day, like
It's
I said,
coming though.
I'm claiming it. It's coming.
Definitely coming. It's on the way.
That's what the one feature that I will say that I like about Amazon. I don't know if they do it out there where you guys are, but here they have to take a photo of the delivery in front of your door
Hmm.
and they text it to you or email it to you so you
Yep.
know that it's there. I love that feature. I
Yes.
hope, all other, shipping companies could try doing that too. You
I think
know.
so too. I think they should. I don't understand why they don't.
Hmm.
But I think they should just for that extra,
Security.
security. Mhm.
Exactly.
Yep.
And I'm gonna pull your site up. I like this feature right here with the little spin thing for the
Oh
discount.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of fly right there.
Thank
So
you.
this is the Get Me Body website, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling across the bottom of your screen. You guys make sure you visit getmebodyboutique.com and make sure you follow our sister at getmebodyboutique _ on Instagram as well.
Yay. Yes.
Support.
Yes, I
Listen, we all
appreciate it.
got some events coming up. I know I do. This month I will have February 25th, whenever Tariq finally posts the dang on ticket so I can get it. What else we have coming up? We just have a lot of stuff coming up. We're going to Dallas in May for the Black Business Expo, the FBA Black Business Showcase. So I need something for that. I have my son's prom in May. We're doing a champagne party. So I'm going to need something for that because I want to be cute for that. My birthday is
Yay.
also in June. Like, I got stuff that I need.
Okay. Well, we
And
got
you
it.
got it. And you
We
got
got
it.
it. Yes, we got it. Oh, also, I do like to support our first responders, teachers, military. So I do offer there's a feature, to get 10% off for first responders, teachers, doctors, nurses, military. And I'm always doing some type of discount. Um, so currently my website is automatically 10% off for anybody. You don't have to be one of those, types to receive that. So it's automatic at checkout. So I
Cool.
We
believe
love
in,
discounts, y'all. Discount.
yes,
Y'all
I
heard
believe
it.
in giving back. So
I love
Cool.
that.
And the prices look reasonable anyway.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. I'm just looking at it.
Right.
I've shopped obviously on Fashion Trim, just some of the known
mhm.
ones, Pretty Little Things, things like that. Just from what I'm seeing right here, comparable to those. Period.
Yes.
Period.
Stuff looks fly to me. Um, what is your what do you call it? Your ideal customer?
I like that white.
My ideal customer. Um, I don't know that I have one.
Okay.
Um, I would basically maybe the everyday woman, or maybe a woman who is not so trendy and looking to, spice up her wardrobe. I would love that.
Oh, so you do
I've had,
makeover?
yes, I've had women all the time, you know, me posting and they say, you look cute, but I don't think I would look, the same in that, your shape, it is, this stomach, this, that. And I'm like, girl, please stop. Like,
Get you some
you don't
skins
have
and
to
come on.
have the same shape as me to body a look. Because I
Hmm.
always, since it's Get Me Body, I'm like, I call it my body babes. My hashtag is look at how she bodied that. You don't have to have the perfect shape to body a look, and I've encouraged, one of the things I love doing is encouraging women. I'm all about, empowerment, not just for women, people in general, you know, um, but I love when I can share my own personal, stories, or share my own, insecurities with someone, and they decide to get something, and then they wear it, and then they just feel, bomb. Girl, thank you. Like, I'm so glad I bought this. That makes my heart full, because it's like, I have some things, some imperfections that I wish I could, change. But it's like, I'm still going to put that ish on,
But it's like Sincere said in the beginning, it's your confidence too.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. You can go out in literally some sandals, a hoodie, and some shorts, but your confidence, people are attracted to your confidence too. So it's not what you wear, it's how you wear it. It's your attitude also when you have it on, and what you smell like. If you smell good, and you're confident, people are gonna step to you. They're gonna body you.
I agree. I definitely agree. And I'm all about helping people find their confidence or rebuild it, find it again, because, I've had women who've gained weight, they gained weight during the pandemic, or they just had babies. And then I feel it's like, girl, they gonna get what they gonna get. And it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine. You look good, you don't, like I said, you don't have to have the perfect shape to rock these items. You don't have to be, an IG model, or no shade to the BBLs. You don't have to have a BBL or nothing like that, to
stick
wear this
legs. The BBL with the 2 stick legs. You don't have to do that. Like,
right, you don't.
It's actually looking weird. It's actually looking weird out here, y'all.
Right. It's like, I'm all about, and like I said, no shade, but one of the things I do take pride in is that all of my models are natural. All of them. Yeah. Like, no extra additives. No preservatives. We all natural over here, so I do take pride in that. And that's another thing that I get compliments about, the fact that we have real women. That's quoting, what other people have said. We love the fact that you post, real women who do have, extra, curves and extra lumps and bumps and stuff like that. It's like, because this is real life, So.
Oh, you're from the South, so you know what the people in the South say. Not even a dog want a bone.
Right.
So
thank you so much, Mama Love. I appreciate it.
And that's my mama too. She get flies.
Okay.
Mama get flies.
And yes, that's another thing. It doesn't matter. There's not an age on my clothing, my collections. I've had women a little apprehensive because they feel like, okay, I might be too old to wear this. And that's the other thing. This was not done purposely, but it was a blessing in disguise when my mama started modeling while she was out here, with me during my recovery. And when I say that I started having, older women supporting me, it's like, just because you may be older or more seasoned, don't mean you have to stop dressing the way that you want to dress, or like you can't, be confident and wear something that someone half your age is wearing. Who says there's an age limit on what you can wear?
That's kind of, I don't know. Depends.
I think depends.
And yes, like, don't get me wrong.
I know what you're talking about.
Right.
But
I'm not gonna have old.
We'll say mature,
right?
Mature woman.
But yeah, that's a conversation right there. But I like that. I like the simplicity of the site, and I like that you don't have a gang of different stuff to choose from at one time. You know what I'm saying? I think that's smart from a business perspective. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the options to a minimum. You know what I mean? But it's all different looks. You know what I'm saying? It's not just 4 of the same looking stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's 4 different looks, or really 8, because when you click on it, it switches up on y'all right there.
Yeah.
You You know what I'm saying? That one is the same, but this one is different, or just a white one.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a white one. Okay.
Because
But that's still another option.
Yeah.
Maybe doing a white party.
Right.
The Set You Free maxi dress, it comes in 2 colors. And then the Bahama Breeze, the maxi dress, it comes in 3 colors.
Oh, this one comes in 3.
But at the top of the website, you could click on either one of those and it'll take you to a different collection. So it'll take you to plus size or maybe jumpsuits, dresses. So I do have it organized to where you can look at, different things. You don't have to look at everything all at once. You can go to, it's a breakdown. So.
Got it. Yeah. That's cool because sometimes, as a customer, you'll come to a site for one thing and then you see a whole bunch of stuff and then you become like, you never end up making a choice.
Right.
Just throw a bunch of stuff in the cart and then never buy it.
Right.
That's what I do. I put a bunch of stuff in the cart, but I do buy it, but I break it down. So I have to, once I get everything over in the cart, then I start to eliminate what I don't necessarily
That's
want.
me.
But I'm buying something. If it's
right. Okay. So do I really need this? Is this what I really want? No, I want this more than I want this. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I love that red dress. That red dress is fire.
I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Let me go back up. Hold on 1 second.
Red's my favorite color, by the way. So maybe I'm biased, but that's my favorite color.
I didn't even look at God. I didn't even know. Look at me wearing your favorite color.
That's my favorite color.
And these is hella popular. I see girls.
Oh yeah, the bodysuit
stuff. Yeah, getting it in.
That's the new maxi dress.
Yeah,
right.
That's the new maxi dress.
Why you playing?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Some athleisure wear.
Yeah,
I like it.
Color blocking. I love color blocking. I don't always like to do matchy. Even if I'm doing basic, it's gonna be a pop of color somewhere.
Right.
I
love color.
I
love color.
And sometimes the brighter the better.
Yes. And sometimes I have to catch myself because it's like, okay, I know I like this particular item, but will everybody else like this particular item? Or I like it in this color, will everybody else like it in this color? So that's been something that I've had to learn and grow from, because initially I was just doing stuff that I thought, was cute, or that, I felt like, okay, well, I know I will wear this, but, will everybody else? And then it's like, it's not always about that. Sometimes you have sometimes you have to go with what the majority will go with, or whatever. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. So having a business is not for the weak. Not.
Right.
At all.
But yeah, some dope stuff.
I mean, we got some going out clothes.
You good at taking pictures
Y'all
too.
talking about?
Thank you. I appreciate it. I think I've taken enough selfies in my life to
I'm the worst poser.
I do the same few little basic poses. They work. They work. They.
I am the worst. Ooh.
All right, so y'all got some shopping to do, ladies.
Yes, y'all do. I mean, we got stuff.
Yeah, we got some stuff, y'all.
Stuff.
Like I said, we have variety. We do offer shop pay, offer afterpay. So if you want to buy now, pay later, you're able to do that. You don't have to give me all your coins at once. I could take them in installments.
Right. We got deals.
We got deals,
Yeah.
So
you think you'll ever do a brick and mortar?
Initially, that's what I wanted to do. Which is what I was trying to work on when I started 5 years ago. Like, putting everything together, then I had to really think about it. I'm like, the way that things are set up, that's not gonna happen, because I'm like, at this moment, for me, it just didn't make sense. It wasn't feasible, especially being a new business and people not knowing, who you are. And I didn't want to be one of those businesses that fails within the first, what they say, 2 years, 5 years.
2 to 5.
So I said, I'm going to do what makes the most sense, which is online. I feel like that's the way that the world is going. However, eventually that would be the ultimate dream, to have an actual store that I can walk into and that people, can walk into. And I would be there. I would probably have maybe 1 or 2 employees, but I believe in being active and being involved. I wouldn't want to be behind the scenes with that. I would actually, want to be involved, talking to people, helping them, with purchases and stuff. I do that now online when people have questions. I get inboxes all the time from men and women. I mean, from women and men. I was actually surprised when men started reaching out to me about different items that I would post. And I was just like, oh, I would get so excited. I would get more excited about the men reaching out than the women, because it's like, you care about your woman, your wife, your fiance, whoever. You care about her enough to reach out and to want to, do something for her. You could have just walked in any store in the mall and gotten something, but you wanted to support me, and then you want to do something nice for your significant other. So I always, enjoy when men reach out asking me questions.
You don't have the most questions, because
yes, and y'all ask 1,000 questions. But like I said, one day I do hope to, but I'm not gonna jump the gun. I'm gonna take my time. Once I get out there, get my name, out there well enough, then I think that will be the next step.
You're doing it the smart way.
I think so too. I mean, Fashion Nova and Pretty Little Things, they don't have stores.
Right.
That's true.
They're 100%, online. And me personally, before the pandemic, I had not stepped into the mall or boutiques. I have been doing all of my shopping, shoes and all, online. The last time I went to a store for fashion was my son's homecoming, because I had to get a suit for him. But for me, I have not been into one store or a boutique that wasn't on a computer or on my phone.
And like I said, that's the way the world is going. So like I said, I'm like, this is not going to make no sense. And if you already paying, if you already paying rent, mortgage, and then now you got to pay another one. And it's like, am I going to be making a profit? Is this going to really, be beneficial for me? So I'm like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that.
Right now, we can do this online. Yeah, we can do this online, and keep it popping. As long as you got the items, people are going to shop.
That's true. That is true.
You could probably do some pop-ups, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, like the event that we going to, vending at certain events and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I think you're doing it the smart way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to start back doing pop-ups. I kind of got away from that. But I would like to start back doing that. And it's just sometimes it's hard trying to find some, because just not knowing who to network with, or where to look. That's been the challenge for me here lately with that. But I would like to do that, because I do feel like that's a great way to network.
Yeah.
Doing pop-ups. But I just haven't. I haven't. I've been slacking, y'all.
Yeah, it's like you said, you don't know. So if you don't know, how can you do it? I know here in LA there's several different social media people that run social media accounts that promote them. Don't know if they have any out there in you guys' area, but they definitely have them here. So I'm able to keep up with what's going on here based off of certain social media accounts. So maybe look into something like that in your area, so every time there's an event, okay, I can make that one. Let me make sure
Right.
I get my vending table and show up.
Okay, I will definitely do that. Like I say, y'all just dropping gems. Y'all been dropping gems the whole time. I appreciate it. Yes.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot.
I know I could be long-winded
Getting
sometimes,
old. He
y'all.
getting old. That's just old. He just getting old. So I know that you said that the women in your family, of course, always dressed up. In your family, of the women, who inspired you fashion wise the most?
Definitely my mom. Definitely. Um, she put it on, you know. Now she goes, I'm extra. She
Uh-oh.
extra because I
Leave
mean
mama
the
alone.
shoe for real, the shoes gotta, match. Okay, you gotta have a head, I mean, I'm like, okay, I ain't doing all that now, like, but
Mama doing
sh-
it.
she she gonna be
I
matching.
love it.
She gonna be
I
putting it on.
love it.
So she's the one, who definitely inspired me the most definitely. So shout out to my mama. Hey
Shout
girl.
out to mama, the original model
Right, the
for Trendy
original,
Body Boutique,
the
right?
original model, and she's on the website. She has a few pictures, on there still. Um, so y'all might see
Tell
her.
me, tell me where to go.
Let me see. I'm trying to think of which.
Is there a button on the top?
Yeah, I'm trying to see which one. Now I have so many doggone
Collections.
items. Yeah, selections, and I have to name all of them. Okay, she right there.
Oh, okay.
That ain't mama from the back with them curves.
Yes, that's Mama from the back, and that's my daughter.
Okay,
Uh,
mama.
with her, and she's in a couple. She's in a. If you click on it, it should have more pictures. But she's in a couple more photos as well. But
There she is.
yeah.
Oh, she is. No.
If
Yeah,
you
you.
go, if you glaze back over the first impression
Mm-hmm.
jeans,
Yeah.
you'll see her.
The next year, there
Oh,
go mama. Check.
okay.
Thinking
That
she
is
a young
not your
tenderoni.
mom.
That is my
Shout
mama.
out to
58 years
mama.
young. 58 years young. That's my mama.
I mean, black don't crack. Black don't crack. Thank you, Lord.
Okay. I hope. I'm like, Lord, please let me look like my DNA. Yes. So, um,
Is there
I'm
anything that we didn't think to ask you that you want to share with the audience?
um nothing that I can think of. I think we've covered a lot. Um,
That's cool.
just that this is truly, a passion of mine. This is something that I truly enjoy. Like I said, it makes my heart full, knowing that I am, helping people to maintain their confidence, rebuild their confidence, find their confidence. You know, it's just something that I really do have a passion for, and that I do enjoy. It's not something that I take for granted. You know, um, so yeah, I continue to pray. For increase. I want to be around for a long time.
You
I
will be.
pray,
You
that I'm
will.
around for a long time.
But yeah, that you're about to be. That is what I wanted to touch on too a little bit earlier when you were talking. When I asked you about your ideal customer, and you wasn't really sure, but you went to identify it, because business is all about solving problems. You know what I'm saying? Identifying a problem and being able to solve it. And so when you're talking about sisters who, may not have a certain amount of confidence, or they may have certain insecurities, and they look at your site and see that you showcasing women who may not be, perfect, or whatever the case may be, like you said, with the BBLs and all of that, and they get inspired by that, and they want to tap in with your business just based on that, you already solving a problem. You know what I'm saying? So that's the key to doing business right there.
Yeah, that's a great way to look at it. That is a great. I didn't even think of that. So
she said that multiple times throughout the show. She said it multiple times throughout the show that, about the type of woman, the woman that's maybe insecure, the one who needs to tap back into her femininity, who may have, got a little depressed for a little while due to circumstances, but ready to step back out on the town, or just refresh her wardrobe. You know what? I want to change.
That's your avatar. That's the person that you're targeting.
Right. And I make sure that I share a lot with, my supporters. So I address my own insecurities. I let them know I do not like this fupa I have. People be like, "Oh, girl, I wish I had those," and I'm like, "Girl, please, you don't want this stomach I have. You don't want these, you don't want these love handles. You don't want these stretch marks. It's like I try my best to, relate to people, because some people only see, what is presented. So of course you're looking at this photo that looks, in your mind looks, perfect, but it's like underneath, no, I'm not perfect. I don't, portray to be. So I feel like that also helps, people to relate by me letting you know, girl, I look just like you, or, I have the same insecurities that you guys have. I love smiling. As y'all can see, I'm always smiling. So in all of my photos on the website, I have a big old grin, big old cheese, so, for some people, they may be like, "Oh, well, you just so, I'm like, I have confidence. Yes. However, it's a lot of things. And I'm like, sometimes I have to get the right angles, because I'm like, I'm not posting this. Like, this is not cute. So
angles are everything.
Exactly. And it's like, I do the same thing that, we all do. It's like, is this, this not cute. Like, I don't know. Or maybe I need to, let me suck in. I will tell them real quick, girl, I'm wearing a shaper. Yeah. Or girl, I was sucking in on this picture, just to let them know, like,
it's the toe point for me. It's so funny that we talk about angles, because I think it was Peter Ogun one day. He was like, when I post a selfie or something, or a full body picture of myself from the mirror, he was like, you always do that toe point. It's an angle, it's elongated. I'm trying to elongate the body. I'm only 5'6", so
I am
to give myself some little length. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you always point that toe. I'm like that's noticeable. And I looked at my pictures, same thing. My selfies are the same. Just my good side.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna point that toe.
Absolutely.
My pictures, if you see me standing in full body, my toe is gonna be pointed.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna have a hand on my hip
with that,
Yes, and I'm going Phaedra. Shout out to Phaedra from she a former Real Housewife of Atlanta. Y'all know Phaedra. Yep. She taught me to pose where you stand up straight. You kind of lean a little forward, That kind of helps, with your silhouette and make you look a little thinner. Yes.
And point that toe. Point the toe.
Yes. We're doing all that. Look now.
I want to see if anybody in the chat got any questions for our guests. You guys want to ask any questions? We're getting ready to wind down in a minute. If you got any questions, put them in the chat for the guests. Yeah. Let us know. In the meantime, y'all can hit that like button, though.
Absolutely.
Y'all can definitely hit that like button. Share, subscribe. If you're watching this on the replay, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. I put the website in the chat earlier, and it's also in the description, I believe. If it's not, I'll put it in the description to the website so you guys can support Tyler as well. But if you guys got any questions, put it in the chat. What was that?
Oh, I was saying, I appreciate it, y'all.
Oh, for sure.
We appreciate you for coming. I will definitely be supporting.
Thank you.
I got events I got events, networking to do. We got a children's book series to sell.
Yes, I'm here for it. Yes, and I will be
Yes.
supporting you guys as well.
Thank
So,
you.
like I said, I see Sincere about every 2 to 3 weeks, so he already knows. Like I'll be once it
I'm gonna do
drops.
something at the shop once we get the physical copies of the book and everything in hand. I'm gonna definitely do something at the shop, set up a table, sell some books and stuff. Get some
Cool.
accessories, some book bags or whatever we gonna get to go with it. We'll have a pop up at the shop.
Yes.
Oh man, love the site. Styles for all shapes and sizes. Okay, so Crown 808 says she loves the site. All
Thank
right.
you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes.
And that's our business partner right there
That's
too. Our number one
Yeah.
admin and our business partner. She's actually the author of volume 1 to the first book.
Oh, cool. That's
Yep.
cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yep. So next, you know how we do.
So we're going to be winding down, of course, but we have to wind down in sincere love of God fashion, right? 2 questions for you.
Okay.
What does freedom and power mean to you?
Ooh, not y'all put me on the spotlight. I was not prepared. Hold on, let me sip my little water.
Let us use some water.
My throat got dry all of a sudden. Ooh, freedom. What does freedom mean to me? For me, freedom. What freedom looks like to me is basically me being able to live in my truth, being my true, genuine self, not conforming to society standards. I always say I'm a leader, not a follower. Moving to the beat of my own drum. For me, that's what freedom looks like to me. Power. Y'all hit me with a 1-2 knockout with this. Power. I would say probably having the ability to control your own narrative. For me, that's what I would say.
That's definitely
Power.
That's power.
That's definitely power.
Yes.
For sure.
I love it.
Yes.
All right. And so, man, now I really gotta put you on the spot.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's another spot. I forgot. It's 3.
Uh-oh.
It's 3.
Do I need a duck?
Right. I gotta put you on that Summer Jam screen.
Summer Jam.
And so, this is the Black Business Showcase. So right now, the microphone is yours. The entire Black community is listening. What parting words would you like to leave us with tonight?
Parting words. First, I would like to thank everyone who is watching, listening, supporting, who commented, shared, however way. Support comes in many forms, and I'm grateful for it all. I want to say, love yourself, be yourself, stay true to yourself. And shop GetMeBodyBoutique.com.
There you go. There you go. That's good. That's good. Appreciate that for sure. All right, family. So y'all know how we do, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in with us tonight. This has been the Black Business Showcase. We've been chopping it up with my homegirl Tyler, owner of the Get Me Body Boutique. You guys make sure that you show your support. Again, the website is going across the bottom of the screen. It's also in the live chat, and it will be in the description if you're watching this on the replay as well. So yeah, support the queen, man. She out here doing it.
Yes, I appreciate it. And
also follow her on Instagram at GetMeBodyBoutique_. The link to her website is also in her bio, and she also posts her items there. But you can also get the website directly from her link from Instagram. So make sure you guys are following.
Yes, and both my business pages, Facebook and Instagram, I have links to items that I post. So you could click directly on those items and it'll take you straight to my website, or it'll take you to a part where you could purchase from Instagram or Facebook.
Somebody got to show me how to do that. You got the clickable links on your page? Somebody got to show me how to do
clickable
that.
links.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I ain't got that.
Everybody doing
Now,
that.
see, I'm finna learn you something, huh?
Right. I need
Right.
that.
Right.
I need that. Can you do it with videos too?
Hmm.
Can you do it with videos too? When you post videos, can you?
Yes.
You can put the click. Oh, I need that.
I posted reels and I was able to tag my products in the reels.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, I need that.
Yes.
All right. So next time you come through, you gotta show me something.
I sure will.
All
Will. And in honor of Black History Month, you know, today the first day of Black History Month, I decided to wear my, you know,
I ain't
Rosa
moving.
Parks. You know, so this is on my website. But yes, happy Black History Month. They're trying
and
to
everything is
take it
10% off. Remember,
absolutely everything is 10% off. They're trying to take it out of our schools. They've, you know, gotten away from teaching our children. It is up to us to make sure we teach them as well, but let's make sure we stay on them and make sure that they keep Black history in our schools.
Yes indeed. All right. Anything?
Black history is American history.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so this Saturday, you guys, I will be doing a special Pick Me Godcast on Instagram Live, and I will be doing it with my bestie of over 30 years. So this is like my sister.
Telling
so
your age.
You guys know I'm not. Over 30 years of friendship. I actually sent Sincere our 6th grade graduation photo.
Hilarious.
Yes. I sent him our 6th grade graduation photo. But I will be doing a special Pick Me Godcast broadcast on this Saturday, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Instagram Live. And my bestie, who is a wife, she's actually married to a pastor, so she's a first lady. So we're going to discuss marriage and gender roles as it pertains to the church.
Ooh.
Yay!
That's gonna be good.
That one. And your Instagram is
nyctegur with the number 1. That's NYCTEEGURL with the number 1. And of course, it's without the 1 on Twitter. You can follow me on both.
Both of them. And you guys know you can follow me. I'm at SincereluvdaGod on all social media platforms. Pre-order the album at www.themastersrsvp.com. Me and my brother DJ RPB is getting ready to release that very, very soon. It's almost that time. It's almost that time. It's almost that time. I can't say a date because we have to get a date approved from the distributor, you know, so they have to approve our date. So I can't put no date. But when I release the date, I will also release the track list as well. So you guys look forward to that. That's coming real soon. And
are we gonna do a listening party? Maybe
we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something. We're gonna do some virtual stuff, but we're trying to figure out what we could do in person as well. You know, whether it's gonna be down here or in New York or whatever. We kicking it with a couple of people. We were supposed to have a show tomorrow, remember? We were supposed to be performing tomorrow. That got canceled. So yeah, but we still working. The book is almost done as well, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all pre-order 7 of Super Hey Rule at www.godcastbooks.com. And other than that, we'll see you guys. Well, nicely, we'll see y'all on Saturday. I'll see y'all
Saturday and Sunday.
So that does it for today's episode. Thank you for coming through, Tyler. Appreciate you.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I really, really enjoyed. Like I said, I was nervous at first, but y'all made
right on into the family.
Yeah,
right on in.
And with that being said, family, that does it. Always remember, we are not the master teachers. We are only the master students and signal boosters for the voices of the new Black media. Peace and Black love.
Most resilient, we poster children of prophecy fulfillment. We